Alright guys, we're back. David and I are going to jump into the game here and talk about some of the features that the developers themselves were mentioning. And we'll get all the stream working out for you guys so you can all take a look at it and see what's going on. If you didn't catch that, the Twitter will be up on CSN for that question to get 25 beta keys. First 25 are going out. Make sure you get over there and check it out. If you not happen to get one, well, hey, come back for another one at a later time here because we'll be giving away tons. So here we go. Take a look at the home page here and get David into the call again. So the website for this game is offensivecombat.com. You'll get a nice little browser. We can go to that real quick and take a look at it. Easy sign up thing. You can activate beta key. I'm already activated and it automatically registers my name as Monkey Cheese. You just click on there. You can either you can see what platforms are suggested. You can connect with Facebook, Google. I think Twitter's another one. I don't remember off the top of my head. There's a beta sign up down here as well. This is again all at offensivecombat.com. You can also get straight to this website from the Euphoria Games website as well, which is euphoriagames.com. And while you're out and about searching around for different places to look for this game, make sure you check out all the different support places on our Twitter and on Euphoria's Twitter and CSN's Twitter. Just follow it up. Make sure you just do everyone some justice with that. Then once you get signed up and everything, just click the Play Now button. Pretty simple, and it immediately digs you into a browser that has a little bit of a Flash player going on. And just an aspect ratio thing going on here. It loads up, and this is already you can tell how much fun this game is. They're never going to give you up 100%. Just the different things they put in are just absolutely hysterical. Just the little things always make the difference. Here's your character over here on the left. I have the banana suit rocking out right now because I've been playing this game a little bit. But it's pretty simple. Down here in the bottom left, you can change your username at any point just by clicking, which is by far one of my favorite things about this game. I know that a lot of companies exploit the name change thing as being you need to use actual currency to change your in-game name. Not the case, at least as of right now. Hopefully it stays that way, as you can go ahead and change your name to whatever you want at any point. No penalty or currency involved. Newsfeed telling you what's going on, home and stats and everything right there. And then there's the little bottom bar, tells you what you're logged in with, what your experience level is, and then your friends list. Currently Phoenite is my only friend on right now, which is fine. Dave, you still with us over here?
What about your friend?
Oh, don't be like that. And then here's what's really fun. This is how, at least one of my favorite things about the game is just the level of customization that you can have. I'll go ahead and put to the normal status what you usually start with. This is usually what you start with right here, is just the little green torso guy. But you can customize anything on here. We'll start with the guns, primaries, secondaries, melees, and grenades. There's also 2 loadouts, and you can see how quick this is. This isn't just like, it needs to take a while to save. Like literally I can just bounce in between these, equip them, no big deal. I've been using the Havoc assault rifle. It does a little bit more damage than normal, than the bonus arbiter that you normally get off the bat. But another thing about this game that I really like, and Dave, I don't know if you feel the same way, I didn't even realize that the default gun was any worse than any other gun. I mean, I was playing just fine with the default, and usually in a lot of, or especially free-to-play games, I don't know what the tendency is about it, but they tend to always give you like the worst gun possible as your starting out weapon. And I don't know why that is, because you would think that as a new player you'd want a good weapon that you can, like, you know, get used to the game without having to struggle with, like, oh my god, my bullets aren't registering, oh my god, my path of my bullets is going everywhere, I can't handle my spray at all. Well, the Arbiter, which you start off with, is a really, really easy gun to use. We'll just take a look right here at the Arbiter since I have it. You can see right here it tells you if it's permanent or rented. This one is a permanent gun. And there's a lot of different things you can do with your guns here. Obviously it says the damage. It only does 11 damage and it doesn't sound like much. But then you look at the gun that I have, it only does 17. And if you look at the starting sniper rifle, it only does 40. So it's not a one-hit shot. At least maybe a headshot might be. Not sure actually if the sniper's a one-shot headshot or not. Either way, it takes a little bit more. So the game also stays faster in that pace, which I know I really like a lot. Dave, have you been sniping much at all in this game yet?
Yeah, you know, first day in, I sniped a lot. It was kind of frustrating at first, but I got used to it. You know, it's a very balanced game. You know, it's not like one of those Call of Duty games where it's like, no, oh, okay, one hit, easy peasy. It's, you know, you actually have to aim for the head, get that 5 extra damage.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about this as well. There's also a range thing on this, so the further you are, the less damage you do. And here's a look right here at the Havoc. I have 1 day left on my rental of this, but you can see the system of buying down here. I could buy the gun permanently for 80,600 in-game coins, so that would obviously take a little bit, but renting it really isn't that much. 288 for a day, and you easily make about that much in just one match. So you're always making a profit, at least as far as I've noticed so far. Another thing about this is obviously there's the comparison of range and stuff. This will show you again red-green bars if more accurate, obviously, than the gun I have equipped, less damage, more rounds per minute. It'll show you all of those things, which is really nice. There's even a little mini bar highlight when you go over certain places, certain weapons. All the way through, so you can see the weapons that they have right now. But also one thing that I really like is these little perks that you have, and none of them, at least as far as I can tell so far, are really all that overpowering whatsoever. I haven't really played around with these too much, but as far as I've seen, I mean, there's a bunch of really cool ones in here, and they unlock at the higher level you get. Level 20 is the next one that I have to get to here. The ones I have equipped on is just increased mag size and increased range of enemy nameplate. So none of them are really overpowering. There's not like a supreme stopping power perk that you would find like in Call of Duty or anything like that. But the perk system is still there by gun, and you can get up to 3 of them. So once you get the level, and there's another thing too, there's also weapon levels. As you get more kills, the gun itself actually upgrades and allows you to use more perk spots, which I really like. Secondary weapons is the same thing. There's only one actual perk spot as of right now, at least for the pistols, and melee weapons same way. And again, all the weapons are right down here. Secondaries, they also have some SMGs down here that apparently are also counted as secondary rifles, so you could technically dual wield. And then here's one of my other favorite elements about the melee system. You don't just get your regular old Knight knife. You can get a rubber chicken, or you can get the hammer, or a battle axe, be a Viking for a day, or the kielbasa to play off the kielbasa sausage. And then another thing I love is just the little descriptions they have. That's absolutely hysterical. I haven't played around too much with the melee weapons, but again, the pen is mightier. That's really funny. It's so much fun. Grenade slots. The one thing about grenades, you can only equip one, and that's actually thrown with your E key. And obviously the different things are used for different abilities and so on and so forth. So character loadout, again, same idea here, customization. Dave, I know you had the panda suit on earlier. Do you still have that equipped up?
Do I have the what?
The panda suit?
The panda? Yep.
It's absolutely...
Just extended my rent.
Excellent. That's always what you like to see. So there's all these different things you can do with the heads and stuff like that. I have mine standard right now. Oops, went to the wrong thing. Another thing about this is really cool. You can click on the different parts of your guy and it'll go straight to it to customize, which I really like. The chest pieces, the torso pieces are different. I'm currently going with the banana because I think the clip from the their homepage video is absolutely hysterical when you see a banana running at you. But there's everything in there. There's pirate suits, there's wrestlers, I mean everything. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more going into this as well. I know that the guys over there probably have an absolute blast when they find out at work they get to go develop a new torso for the game. I'm sure they have a lot of fun with it. Arms, same way. You can customize the arms the way you want to. Tentacles and stuff like that are over here. You can see a preview of it right there. All the way through, and apparently it didn't like that, but the great thing about it is all I have to do is just reload this real fast and it'll be right in as it starts back up. So then everything is customizable from head to torso, legs, and arms as well, all the way through. So I'm going to put my stuff back on right here. It says my chicken legs have now expired. That's too bad, but it's okay because I have the peanut butter jelly time going on with the banana suit. So absolutely fun system that you can do with this. Hands as well can be customized. I haven't gone that far and done that yet, but hey, it's all there for you if you want to look at it. So that's kind of a look right there. Overall, what would you say as far as customizable? Like, how much does that have an impact on the game, Dave, to you?
A big impact, really. You know, it attracts a lot of people, you know, customization. I know some games like Ava, you know, they added in, you know, like a spray paint option for their guns. But was that ever released? No. You know, some people dropped because of that, because of the customization. But you know, other games, I know some other games that have, you know, a crap load of customization, like, you know, Borderlands. You know, was that game successful? Yes, it was, because it attracts people because they have a lot of options.
Yeah, the personalization you can put into a game is a really big factor for a lot of people. And again, this kind of still plays on the fun side of it. Now, I'm sure competitively, which I'm sure a lot of you out there still do, obviously you don't want to be hanging around competitively with a giant yellow banana suit. That's probably not the best way to blend in with your surroundings, just going to say. Maybe a blue Hawaiian shirt is your way to go. Maybe not, who knows. But it's just a really fun way to play around with it. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of people using this customization level to the highest level, especially when it comes to like clan customized, and they're going to have the clan roll out with the same type of stuff. I can already see it right now. So we'll take a look at the custom games over here that they got going on. You can select your game type. Right now there's just the 4, a free-for-all, team deathmatch, capture the flag, and a capture point one. So far, when I've just clicked the play now button, all I've gotten is team deathmatches and free-for-alls, but I'm looking forward to playing some capture the flag a little more seriously in capture point when that comes out. And then you also have the map mode, where you can choose between these 5 different maps, and we'll talk about the maps here in a little bit. They are absolutely stunning. Considering that it's on a browser, I know that a lot of people who think of browser ran FPSs, they think Quake Live, and you know that game looks really old. This is not the case with this game. This game is very new age and very cutting edge, rather, as far as what the maps look like, and especially how much there is to them, and yet how smoothly they run. We'll take a look at that, and then again, you can see the ladder at the tournament thing that you can join in with. I know that they're probably going to be sticking with a lot of free-for-all going on right now with that tournament, so it's going to be just a free-for-all, move on as you are successful all the way through. So that's kind of how that works. For our purposes, we'll just kind of jump and do a play now real quick and take a look, and the game automatically will go to full screen for you. Again, some more awesome stuff, acquiring more Vespian gas, of course. Pondering why you suck so much. I don't really appreciate that, but that's fine. So off the bat, there is a spectator mode going on here. You can't see the options because I have the overlay cutting it off, but it's just an easy spectate right there. It's already built in for you, and all you do is just kind of cycle through. There's a follow player where you can have kind of a free aim going on, or you can follow the player's aim where it's a third person straight up. You can see Dishes here is sniping and gets that one shot right there, actually, on Blaze Donage. And then here's the free cam as well. You can move in and out freely, absolutely, hence the word free cam. And then all it takes to join the game is just to click and join. Go! So we're going to do that real quick. I'm just going to jump right in here. You can see already the game models are they're so smooth looking, and there's no rough edges really at all around the corners. Everything looks really, really great all the way across the board. Sprint function, just shift key sprint function. We can take a look at the different guns, how they look in this situation here. I got the Plank Shank. Another feature about this that they were talking about on the stream was the quick switch feature immediately over to your knife, which if I'm running at a guy right now and I want to knife him, all I have to press is the F key, it's an automatic strike, and my knife stays out for me, which is a great feature when you start getting into a close quarters knife battle. I just got completely shot right there.
Losing.
The announcer as well, winning or losing. Another fun feature is just like the whole Charlie Sheen winning. Grenades
actually
again.
Heard the voice actor for the winning and losing is actually one of the developers.
Yeah, he was one of the guys who worked on it and did the voiceover for it, which I think is hysterical. Again, E key to throw grenades. They have a very long throw range on them, as you see that blew up about. And you can see I'll try to get my first pwn off here if I can get over there in time, and I will. A little teabag action going on right there. And that's all that is really quickly. It looks like my game froze again. Maybe it's because I'm streaming, I'm not sure. But that's kind of a look at the pwn action, and it gives you that little third-person perspective so you can kind of see yourself doing it. And you also have a chance to look around. And kind of talking about that, Dave, why don't you kind of run us through how the points are built around that and the score points are, personally?
Get points for killing, of course, and you just get points for, you know, teabagging someone, really. No. That's awesome.
Yeah, so there's an extra bonus there if you do happen to get a pwn off. And this helps your score. If you can see on the top left here, so I'm getting shot from behind. There's a coins, which is how many actual, it's your in-game currency actually, and that's how much you've actually earned in this game so far. And then there's also a score, which accumulates obviously the points you get from kills, bonuses from things like headshots, and also cock shots, which is a little play on the combat arms. Just if you hit someone right in the junk, you can get a cock shot if you kill them with it. So there's a regular old kill right there. I'll get a full pwn off. You can see the green thing lets me know how if I'm in range to pwn or not. Get the pwn fully off, and I get an extra 10 experience for that, and it goes straight to my score, which is pretty sweet. To change yours, I'm going to actually pull out the My Little Ponies, which I just got, because that was one of the developers' favorites. I couldn't say no to that one. Hopefully I can get another kill here, and I can show you guys the way that one looks. As we see, actually, Phoenite right now, he's actually got a red gloater on him. That's one of the many pickups you can actually get in this game. That's the double damage one. This one right here is a constant ammo reloader, so as I start shooting more, you can see my gun will automatically recharge all of its bullets. So it's a big advantage as far as when you start getting into longer gunfights, you can sit here and just spray it down as I just did, all the way through. And again, more experience for assists as well, which is a good system, because even if you are like 3-1 in kills, you can still be kind of leading your team if you have enough assists. So there's that extra point value there. It's happened to me once or twice where I've had a lot of assists, and the game itself. And there's a guy behind me, I think. Some of the things that they were talking about as far as the usables, put a beacon right here on. CSN Usurp's in here. He just teabagged me. Appreciate that, buddy, if you're watching this stream. So I put a beacon on him, so hopefully he's not watching, so he doesn't know that, but he probably does. Either way, I'm going to go chase him down and see if I can get him real quick here. Got him. Here we go. Here's My Little Pony. Right in his face. Yeah, I'm sure he appreciates that. So that's just kind of the fun features there across the board. There's no like 4 or 5 key to switch between things. Again, the nade is just the E key. And Dave, why don't we talk about the maps a little bit? What are your just overall impressions from all these different maps that we've seen so far?
They're huge. You know, there's a lot of places you can go, like this map we're on right now. You know, some maps you can jump on your fence and then just jump onto a rooftop and just get across the map easily. And then most things don't even have that.
Yeah, there are these bigger maps. This one obviously has a lot of different terrain to dance on and off between. There's also another map that's absolutely huge. It's called Disastroids, and I'll see if I can jump into a game so we can spectate that one. It's gorgeous. It's based in outer space. As far as I can tell, at least. I mean, there's asteroids flying all over the place, so I have to figure that's somewhere in the outer world. That map is absolutely huge, but it also incorporates jump functions, these jump pads, so it adds the game speed to get a little bit higher, just based on being able to go along with that whole aspect of the bounce pads, jump boosts, and all of that. I know there was a question in the stream that they had up earlier at Euphoria about if there's going to be any kind of rocket jumping or any kind of arena-based gameplay. Thank you for that, Yusuf. I really appreciate that. But yeah, even that map, as big as it is, it's still achievable to do well on. And to make it a close-range thing, if you choose to do it, the snipers, again, are not super overpowered. So there's not like there's anything there about it. Give me a little bit of sniper shots. Another thing that I really enjoy is the headshots. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do a little bit of a bonus. Usually about 5. I think sniper rifles do more, but for the assault rifles, they do about 5 extra damage, which is really cool. just so it gives you that extra boost there. It doesn't make you forced to go here. And there's the one real cool thing about this game that we haven't seen too much of before in the past. This in-the-sky scoreboard right here, along with advertisements, as you can see. But it tells you who's in first place, or who you need to go after. Right now, Celsius on my team is in first place. But that's kind of a cool feature as well, as far as all that goes. What else, Dave? What am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing something here as far as the gameplay mechanics go.
Not sure.
You're dragging right now.
Yeah. Most maps have jump pads pressing that.
Yeah, the jump pads are really cool. Special. They're really fun and enjoyable. But again, the rounds are about 10 minutes long, and here's another fun little pickup, the rocket launcher. And they spawn every so often. I'm not exactly sure when the timers are for them. I think it's a set thing after you pick it up. They come back like every minute or two.
I was trying to find out.
Yeah, I've been trying to stick around to figure it out as well.
It's camping. I'm trying to find out when it comes out. I think it's
so I'm trying to get both of these guys on the phone radar with the clocker. Absolutely hysterical. You just can't control it. This game is just way too funny for its own good. This guy too, why not, right? Another thing about this game with the pwns, it gives you that timer right there. If someone were to come up and interrupt you, it's a pwnus interruptus, and actually it does take away your pwn, and I think I'm not sure if they've integrated it yet. I know they were talking about it on the stream. They want to make it so those things will give you bonuses for interrupting pwns. I don't think that's the case right now, but I'm sure it's one feature that I know that they said that they liked a lot, and they're going to try to incorporate here in the near future. You can see that there's the standard zoom going on with the rifles. It's just a right-click zoom. Takes a little bit longer for snipers, but again, there are perks that allow you to do it a little bit faster. To zoom faster, that is. As I got knifed there. This game is overall just really fun. Again, change weapon functionality in your loadouts. It's a very quick thing. Again, you wouldn't even figure that this game's on a browser. How much there is going on, and what exactly you can do with this game just in general. It's absolutely incredible. So we'll just kind of finish this one out here. We'll go to a quick commercial break here in just a second, and we'll get back with another giveaway event. So stick with us at the moment, and we'll be back with some more looks at offensive combat.